Russell sends a ground ball to short, battles to Moore, on to first, beautiful. And motion from Robert Moore with a fist pump after he turned it.
I'll let you break this one down.
So watch the range to get around this baseball, and as he does, the real short transfer on the run, and then Bob Moore, the arm strength to be able to stay behind the base and rip that thing with plenty of juice to get Russell.
Noisy grounds one to short, could be two. They go to second, one back to first, double play. Battles to Moore to Cullen Smith, and that ends the inning.
Those numbers, probably nothing more so evidenced. Here's a chance for two. Moore to Battles, quick turn, back to first, double play.
Well, we knew off the bat that was going to be two.
To the third baseman twice. This one he hits to the second baseman. Can the Hogs turn it? Moore to Battles, one to first. Double play. Hogs turn it 4-6-3. And erase the Racers in the top of the pinch hitter here for Murray State. Seth Gardner with a double play ball to short. 6-4-3. Ball game over. Razorbacks win it 6-0.
Hasn't had a lot of strikeouts today, just two. Double play bouncer to second. More to Battles, on to first. Easy twin killing. 4-6-3 to finish the fifth.
Boy, just what the doctor ordered for ZV.
Chop left side. Shortstop backs up on it. To second for one. To throw to first in time for the double play as Logan Tanner rolls out. Seventh. Ground ball right side. Could be two. To second for one. Battles relay to first in time for the double play. The eighth turn by Arkansas this season. And both. Breaking ball grounder right at the second baseman. To second for one. To throw to first in time for the double play.
Nice job by Moore getting it started that time.
To the right side, Moore to Battles, on to first, and a huge double play by Arkansas.
Two-strike pitch, grounded to second. Can Arkansas get two? There's one. Moore's relay, double play. Hawks turn it over to end the third inning. Maybe that was the one-seamer, Troy. Here's Soto. He lined to center his last time in. Chops one up the middle. Can the Hawks get two? There's one. There's the double play. And Troy, they finally reversed their fortunes on the double play.
Yeah, I like how Jalen Battles really took his time on that. That ball was not hit very hard, but he made sure the first out, a good soft flip to Moore, and the best in the business, turned the baseball at second.
Morris ready with another payoff. Ground ball to short. This could end the game. There's one. Moore's relay. Ball game. Hogs win 7-2, and they get the double play to extinguish the mini threat in the ninth.
And Harris hits it to short. Battles goes to second for one, to first. Not in. Oh, he called it double play. There by Battles, going to his right, kind of handcuffed him.
Yeah, honestly, I don't.
He's thrown 37 pitches so far in relief. Here's a ground ball, chance for two. To second for one, to first. That's a double play, the second that Arkansas has turned today. And the Razorbacks are now 1 out away from getting a Game 1 win.
Yeah, this one not as electric, but really nice turn nonetheless.
Wipes out an entire weekend. There's a chopper up the middle. Battles is going to flip to Moore. And that'll be a double play, but it's one of those years, Troy, we know life isn't fair, right?
It really is.
Still just one out the inning. Chance for two here. Battles to Moore. That's one. Double play. Inning over. And Kevin Cox able to navigate through his own mini threat in the eighth inning.
Burgess with an RBI already tonight. Ground ball. They could turn two here. Moore's throwing plenty of time. And Arkansas gets out of that mess. 2 on and nobody out. And just like that, they're heading to the dugout.
How about you, Cade Monk? Lefty comes in and gets a pop-up, and then you get Jalen Battles over to Robert Moore, and on the back end, Brady Slavens finishes off. Carolina can't.
This could be two. Boy, he's got a great arm. Robert Moore gets it started. Capped off by Cullen Smith. Played at Arkansas back in 1982. This could be two, and it is.
That is a pretty good double play combination. Moore to Battles.
Board for Graham, one down in the first, and he pulls this one up the middle. Moore shovels it to Battles on the first. They are too good at that.
Is in trouble. His defense bails him out. Bobby Moore to Jalen Battles, who rips it across the diamond. The Hogs get out of trouble.
Ground ball to Battles. Can the Razorbacks get 2? There's Moore. Quick turn back to first. Easy double play.
Well, they just make it look easy, and great job by Battles to kind of get his body turned, so he makes a great accurate throw to Moore. And again, nobody better at second base in the country at turning a double play than Robert Moore.
Really spreads out wide in that batter's box. Hits one hard to second, could be 2. Fielded by Moore. There's Battles back to first. Double play to end the inning. So a leadoff single, but Troy a double play ends this frame. That's hard hit up the middle. Moore with a nice stop. Flips to Battles. That's an out and back to first. My goodness, what a double play to keep the Wildcats off the board. And we talked so much about this double play combo being as good as anybody in the country. Troy, that was Exhibit A.
Moore. Off the bat, you think that's going to be a base hit up the middle. And again, he doesn't panic and try to overthrow that ball in just a cannon by.
Back up the middle, Moore flips on to Battles and back to first. They've turned the double play.
Watch the exchange. Now you got the shift going, so it's a little funky move, but Battles gets it ball in left hand as he's coming across the plate. He has
I've got that down.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Battles to Moore, and this is quite a double play combination for the Hogs, and they just turned another one. Putting themselves in a position to be the best team their school's ever had. There's a chopper into the hole. Battles will get it with a backhand. Throws to second for 1. On to first. Digs the scoop. Double play. And Troy, that combination finds a way to get it done again.
Speeds back to second and comes home. Boast to short. Battles to second. 1. Double play turned by Arkansas.
Nice turn.
The 31st turned by the Razorbacks.
The 3 games in a series lost to their rivals from Starkville. To short, Battles to second for 1. Robert Moore to first, and a 6-4-3 double play to end the Ole Miss threat.
It's as good as you're going to see up the middle in college baseball right there. Jalen Battles.
To the fastball, chance for 2. Battles to Moore, double clutched, and it's dug out over at first, but it's good enough to get the tying run home. And that one's hit well to Robert Moore at second base. Chance for 2. Best double play combo in the league. 4-6-3.
Dial up and hit a fastball if they know that's all that's coming. Still harder to do.
Moore, fantastic play. Goes to second for 1, and they get a 4-6-3.
Put that on a loop. And I know he's had a tough offensive year, but this kid can flat defend. Watch Moore. First of all, to get to it, and then it's a throw that Battles has enough time to get and can have some momentum over to first base. Battles has got a big league shortstop arm. Has to go backhand side, a bullet over to first. Off the bat, it looks like a single to right. Instead, it's a double play. And
only 8 appearances last year. Battles trying to make up for it. Goes to Moore for 1, and it's their 3rd double play with that combo. This time going 6-4-3.
Jarvis puts it in play to second. Moore battles to Stovall, and the double play will close out the inning as McIntyre escapes the jam.
On the ground, Battles got a chance for 2. Quickly to second, to first, and they turn it. Battles fielded that one cleanly, got rid of the ball to Robert Moore, who threw her over to Peyton Stovall, and that ends that. Right.
There's the West.
Rocket could be 2. Fielded cleanly, Battles to first, and wouldn't you know it, a web gem by Moore, and that thing was scalded. And he and Battles continue to perform miracles up the middle.
How fitting. Again, the defense up the middle has been phenomenal indeed, giving hugs. But this defense, and if you're going to win ball games, you can't give away runs, and they don't. They get outs.
That was running in there pretty hot. Arkansas will face Ole Miss, trying to stay alive tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.